We're out here checking out Kings Mountains. We're out here checking out Kings Mountain State Park in South Carolina. Apparently the birds want to talk to you. We found a lake, and I'm just going to check out the lake real quick. It's funny, as we drove up on the lake, and we're like, wow, there's boats, but where's the lake? Check this out. Like, really? That's it for the lake? But it does look like the lake goes off this way, and it's a bigger lake. I'm guessing you can rent these boats from the office. Hope there's no alligators. Looks like the water goes back in this way a little bit. Who knows how far down it goes that way? It's a decent sized lake. The Camp York area is closed. This was open. They have an equestrian area, primitive equine. I don't do a lot with horses, I'm sorry, especially to my sister and her husband. But, so it's Equine. I have to look up how to properly pronounce that. But they have a place where you can park your trailer, take your horse for a ride, and go to a primitive campsite. There's some trails. We saw CCC, which we love checking out CCC structures from Texas. I know that they are nationwide. We're hoping we'd see something here. So you can rent $20 for one of those boats for a full day. Pay at the trading post. So there's also the national park system has the Kings Mountain National Military Park. I don't quite understand what that means. I'll have to look that up. I thought it meant it was something to do with the armed forces or whatever, but it's a part of the national park system. Did y'all hear the birds? I started talking, I'm like, we're at the Kings Mountain, and then all of a sudden, crows or whatever, like, caw, caw, caw. So I'm just like, you know what? Just let them talk. What do y'all think of the foliage around here?
It's beautiful. I love all the colors. The
foliage is like the leaves.
The fall colors, autumn colors.
Hopefully we can get to the office, because this isn't the office.
Possibly. This is not the office. How would the office people even fit in this thing?
Kaylin, you want to go inside the cabin and see if Jacob's in there? It's the privy.
Hey, look. Trail map.
And a stamp, so you can stamp where you've been. That fresh wood smell. Oh my goodness. This is a nice little bathroom. I love the smell. It smells so good.
It smells like fresh wood.
It does.
It smells like the Black Hills house.
Yes. Look at the sink.
I remember like the things like these. It was like that.
That's awesome.
And I just got my hand wet. I'm going back.
And there's two of them. Look, there's two bathrooms.
Two. Fireplace.
A fireplace?
That's
How'd you get a fireplace in your bathroom?
That's a bath. This is an old cabin. Well, it is cabin. Jeez, but. Black walnuts. This is what it looks like on the inside.
I thought you called that a pizza oven.
Yeah, that's a pizza oven. The black walnut pizza oven. This is the smokehouse. They've got like a fire on the bottom, and then they've got some sausages. It's hard to see, but you can barely see the sausages hanging on a rope.
Hey,
Apparently this is a new game we've got going on here. Black Walnut Soccer. You know, honestly, I bet you kids from the 1800s probably actually played this game. before they made soccer balls and things like that.
That's what I was thinking about.
Yeah. Kira found the outhouse?
Yeah.
Does it have a moon?
Yeah.
Then it is an outhouse.
What is it? But it's locked.
I don't know. It's like the universal symbol. I guess because they built that fancy new log cabin bathroom, so you don't need to go in there. Outhouse with 2 holes. Now, I think that's actually pretty common, but can you imagine? You need to go to the bathroom?
No.
Sitting down on a hole next to somebody else?
No.
That's interesting. It's something that they would have to redo to try to help like keep the cold winter out. If it rained a lot, it probably would wash some of it away and they'd have to redo it.
So could you use any type of mud, or do you have to use a special type of mud?
They're going to use whatever they've got available on their property.
Oh.
But mixing it with grass kind of helps kind of solidify it, I think.
So it's like a glue, like a
A little bit. What did you find? A looming mystery. This large loom is 150 to 200 years old and presents a mystery. Why was such a valuable equipment abandoned in pieces at a stagecoach station? Interesting.
So they had to go inside.
I can't get in there right now, but at least the camera can peek in there. They have a fancy, newfangled fire extinguisher. There's a fake cow.
Looks nothing like a real
Did they
cow.
have fake cows in the olden days?
No, probably not.
I think it's a giant cereal bowl where you can eat all the Cinnamon Toast Crunch at once.
No, it is not. It is.
That is a big bowl. Well, I would say by the chimney in the back, they made a fire under it, and then they probably cooked something in it. Like they may have actually made like a big thing of soup for everybody.
Soup. See, that's some soup. It dried out.
Chili! It's the big chili bowl!
Ew.
As the leaves fall and everyone says, it's getting chilly, Kaylin says, grab a spoon. What do you think of all those leaves, Kira?
I think of a tornado.
Fine.
The tornado will be leaves. That's what I think of.
Why don't you go play in the leaves with your sister?
Rich and hard to find nutrients like iron, calcium, potassium.
So we'd strip them over there, and then bring them over here and cook them. Make their own molasses.
And doctors would prescribe it as a health supplement.
Interesting.
However, it required processing equipment that not every farmer could afford.
I stepped on an ant pile.
Oh no. So Kira, somebody would hook up or move this thing and turn it, and then they were taking their crops and they were squeezing them through here, getting off all the everything, the leaves and everything they didn't need, and then they were taking them and they were boiling them in there, and they were making molasses, which is sweet since they couldn't afford sugar. What do you suppose this building is?
I have no idea.
Oh, you know what? This is a cotton gin.
I knew it. What?
This is where they process the cotton. Is it locked up?
Yeah,
Okay.
with a tall lock. With a tall lock. I'm bigger than you. Let's go. Let's head over to the other side.
I want to go in here and look at these wheels and gears.
Like, actually, going?
Look at that big thing of cotton. So cotton, I don't know if you remember touching cotton, but it was sticky. I think that they do something where they get it dried out, and well, you're wearing it right now. This is cotton. It's made out of that stuff. It grows on a plant. So the statistics, they were saying how many things they could make from this much cotton. They could make 1,200 t-shirts out of this right here. Just like what you're wearing right now.
Hey, Dad, watch this thing right there.
Oh, it's the brake. It's the brake to stop the wheel from going. So I guess the work happens upstairs?
Maybe that's why it was locked.
So somebody turns
One thing,
this wheel,
like,
No climbing. No climbing. Please get down. If you want to see up, I'll hold you up if you want.
Got it.
Okay. They probably run the cotton through that, whatever that machine is.
It has like brushes.
Look at this huge, there's a wheel here with a huge arm. That looks like a water wheel.
I know. How does it hold the water though?
Am I underwater? There's someone littered in there.
Of
A lot
course.
of people.
Yeah.
Lots. Pepsi.
It's interesting though, these arms, it all does something. I would love to watch a video where they actually show us how it all works.
So is this water or is this Pepsi?
Yeah, it's Pepsi. But somehow everything works together here. I think if you see the wood over here hanging down, I would say this is horse stables because I see some actual ropes back here.
And a spider.
And there's like a trough over there where they could feed the horses.
But then when you look inside,
Jack the donkey, Belle the mule, Rooster the horse, Leanne the horse, and Baby the horse. Yeah, it's just enough to keep them because they don't want these older fences. They don't want the mules and donkeys and stuff to come over here and bump it and mess it up. So they've got something over there to push them back.
I haven't even touched it.
You'll get a...
Would it hurt? Try it.
It's just enough to deter you. But I'd be more worried about what would it do to your cell phone and your headphones.
Oh.
So y'all are familiar with more modern gates? Well, a long time ago, this is something much more simple. When they wanted to stop the animals or whatever, they literally would just have to pull back these two sticks out of the way, but this was the gate. And they've kept it, but they've added their electric fence stopper right here. What's your new nickname?
Kira, because she keeps calling me it. You know, my name's Jaya.
Well, that's an interesting turn of events. I could have sworn I named you Kira. What a mighty big stick you have. Got some moss and stuff on it.
Yeah.
Can you control it without whapping somebody on the head?
I don't know what. I go back up. This thing is mighty tall.
What do you think of these older buildings?
It's awesome.
I think it'll let her hold it.
Yeah, good.
That is the most stable I've seen him ever. There's another one right there.
They're everywhere.
He's got something stuck on his tail.
Litter.
Interesting.
This one's running away. They're
Wait.
up there.
So you can grab it. Oh,
It's already
gone
up
now.
there.
Can't lose it.
Where's the other one?
Younger.
He crawled up under the shingles. I wonder what those plants are. Strawberries, grapes. I don't know. If you're watching our video, leave a comment to let us know what you think these are. Honestly, somebody will probably watch and know what they are. It's some kind of fruit, I'm pretty sure of that. This is usually how you grow grapes. You raise them up like this.
The giant staff.
If y'all want to lay your staffs here, that's fine. I think that'd be a good place to put them. As one staff is born, another staff dies. Gives its life so that the humans can cook and eat. And the ceremony of the dead staff is complete. No, we're not taking anything with us. Please leave it there. It's the best spot for it. Whenever they want to have a fire, they'll get out a hatchet and chop it down. And she goes inside and finds Jacob inside. Hey, look, if you scan the QR code, you can learn more about the farmhouse. Who wants to try to take a drink out of the drinking fountain? Did you try it already? It looks really low to the ground.
Is that you, Kira?
Let's go check out this drinking fountain. It's so low, it's like for the little people. Does it give any water? Yeah, it's not quite useful enough. Must have some problems. Need some repairs.
This is how you drink it.
It'd be hilarious if all of a sudden it just started going. So what do you think of the state park?
This was cool. I liked it.
There's more to it. I mean, we didn't get to see it all, but just this historical area is nice to look at.
Yeah. It was a nice little walk. Temperature's nice.
Yeah, beautiful day. It's mid-October, day after Columbus Day. Talk about timing. We didn't have any cash to pay for our day use of Kings Mountain State Park, but I made it to the trading post here at the campground just in time to pay for our day pass to be in here. If you want to rent a boat, or, well, they got the John boats. They've got, it's a park store in there. They got some candy, sweets, treats, drinks, that kind of stuff. We're gonna go check out, see what they've got for RV parking, because this is an RV campground right here. In typical fashion of our style videos, I like to take a look at the campgrounds. So it's looking like you get a picnic table at every spot. They're taking the fire rings and they're tipping them up like that whenever they're not in use. We've got our water hookups right here and electric. And it's got 50 amp. These sites vary in size. Somebody's got a schoolie over there with a tent behind it. Looks like there's about 115 campsites in here. As you can see where the Ram is right now, back then I'm pretty sure we could not fit our fifth wheel here. So I'll have to take a look on their website for South Carolina State Parks and see. I'm sure they've got a way of measuring each site and how long it is, because I do see there's a fifth wheel back up there. There's a lot of bathhouses. There's one there, and one further down. And I've still seen more. This has got a lot of bathhouses. I'm gonna get in there and take a look and see what they look like. Oh yeah, I've seen some Texas State Park bathhouses like this. Somebody's using a lot of bleach, and I'm here for it. That is just a screen mesh. There's a heater right there though. The smell of campfire. A lot of water pressure. So this campground has 2 dump stations. Unless you're a park host, you're not going to get sewer hookups at your campsite. But it looks like this is where they handle all the trash as well. So let's take a look and see what's inside these fenced-in areas. We got a dumpster and some recycling bins. You got to pull down through here to the dump station, get yourself a hose, rinse stuff out. Typical on the ground thingy. What is this for? Trash? Oh, it looks like people put their rubber gloves in there when they're done. Couple squirrels having fun over here on the tree. Over here we've got what looks like a cabin, and that is right across from basically the park store right there. And we've got a playground right up here. This is a playground that is up in the front by the park store. It's kind of in a day use area. They've got picnic tables and grills all over the place. Looks like we've got another bathhouse here on the other side of the playground. Picnic tables and grills all over the place. What was that? Oh, this says shelter number 2. Most likely something that you can rent right by the playground. Tanya. Hello there. Hello there.
What tribe are you from?
I'm from the Capture Tribe.
The what?
The Capture Tribe.
Never heard of it.
Never heard of the Capture Tribe?
If it's secrets, then you're secret. has just been revealed.
Oh
He's going to be told to the world.
no! Are you gonna get captured?
What do you mean? I already am captured.
I see. It looks like you're in this tiny little prison.
Hello there.
So what do you think of this playground?
Cool.
Better than most of the South Carolina parks, isn't it? I mean, this is a state park. The other ones are like city parks. At least they put a playground in here.
Cobra chickens.
I said cobra.
Cobra chickens.
Yes. Stay fresh cheese bags.
Say fresh cheese bags.
And subscribe.
Subscribble.
Stay fresh, cheese bags.
Subscribe.